Hi everyone, I'm James and welcome to another episode of James Does Something. Bit of a different video today. What I'm planning on doing is back from when obviously I was a kid back in the 90s. There was a show that everyone should probably know of called Yu-Gi-Oh! I've started getting a bit into Yu-Gi-Oh! Again recently, and I've actually bought a reprinted version of the original cards from Battle City. So you've got like Arcana, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Joey, Kaiba, all that in what's called a speed duel deck. Apologies if I sound a billion. Literally, I've been looking at like the games of like Synchro Fusion, stuff like that. Don't get it, but I'm happy with my normal fusion summon and things like that, and tribute summon. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm just gonna be opening a bit of these, and my fiance also bought me another pack, just a little one again, I don't know, because I bought this pack before and it's not got any of the originals, but we're gonna have a look at it together. I'm gonna open them up and see what we can see. So yeah, see you there. So here we go. As I said then, we have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel Streets of Battle City. So the tournament begins with 8 ready to play decks. So as you can see on the side, you've got Slifer, you've got like Mako Tsunami, Arcana, and Weedle's deck. You've got Slifer again on the sides. And then you've just got like Jinzo, Dark Magician, and Guilford, the Iron Knight, I believe all the names are. So I'm just going to open these. So they're all obviously sealed. So I believe you've got no, this actually looks like a ready-made deck, to be fair. So this one just start off with, looks like Arcana's deck. You can tell by a different coloured Dark Magician. So, and then if you can see there, you've got Dark Magician and Red Eyes. I'm going to open these up. So there we go. So yeah, so what you'll notice as well then, unlike, I don't know if you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh!, but if you didn't have the original cards, obviously these on the side there have the word Speed Duel written on them. As I said, this is Arcana's deck because it's a bit of a different Dark Magician. So then, I've also noticed, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can see on here as well, it actually says Speed Duel, where it would usually have like, you know, the type and what it is. So you've got Dark Magician here, obviously hollow as well, very nice. Right, okay, then you've got a shiny, well, a hollow again, Slifer the Sky Dragon, Wide Speed Run. Oh, let me just check the Slifer. Yeah, it does have the effect as well, because I know I had some years ago and didn't have any effect, so I can actually use this now if I wanted to. Then you've got Widespread Run. Again, I'll come back to that because I don't know what that is. Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer. Now I've got this in a deck, but again I don't know what it is too much. Dust Tornado, a classic. It gets rid of all magic and spell trap cards. No, it destroys one spell or trap card from your hand. Weird one. Then you've got normal again, but Hollow Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Mind Crush again. Something I don't do much, but there you go. So these are just some of the cards that you'll get. All hollow shinies, I don't know how to pronounce what they are, but they all look very nice. Again, they've all got Speed Duel written on them. They've all got the Speed Duel where the effects would be. Very nice cards. I don't believe it's first edition, but obviously where it says Speed Duel, usually it would say first edition there. Now these cards, obviously I'll just hold them up in case you want to have a quick read of the description. But this one, declare one card name. I won't read out the card names. But yeah, so these are just 3 other ones that I don't know as well. So you've got like Widespread Run, Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, and Mind Crush. So I'm going to put them to one side so I can have a read of them later on because they might make it into the deck. Then these are a bit thicker, as you can see. So this is like Joey Wheeler's deck because it's got the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Not shiny, but I'm guessing this is going to be like an official. There we go. Okay, so I've just had a quick look through these cards just to see. So like I said, it is a Joey deck because it starts off with Red Eyes. But then there are some cards on here that aren't exactly Joey's deck. Like obviously these have never been in the anime as far as I'm aware. Some of these also look a bit later on. Obviously that's known as Taya's favourite card from season 1. Sphere Karibo, did not even know that existed, but I'm going to look into that later. Again, none of these are first editions, but I believe that's in Bandit Keith's deck. It's like equipped it to 1 card and it will gain 300 attack and defense points. And there was some more later on. It's not an actual, it's a ready to go deck. So you've got 2 Dark Magicians are there, anti-magic arrows, Dark Magician Curtain, Fowls and Knives, Dark Magic Attack, Summoner's Art, that's a very good card. Add 1 level 5 or higher monster from your deck to your hand. And there's another card, and then you got Revival Jam, which was used by the Mindless Slave in Battle City. Humanoid Slime, obviously they don't work the same as the anime, gotta stress that enough. I tried to play it, it did not work. Jam Breeding Machine, I believe in this obviously infinite cards, so that's more of like, it's a bit of everything, but you've got like a bit of a Slifer deck as well. Humanoid Word Drake, actually a really good card as well, and fairly easy to summon, you just obviously need Polymerization. So that is one deck that you've got. Then if you go with the Dark Magician deck, which should usually be Yugi's deck, so obviously Dark Magician is his favourite card. So again, we've got Dark Magician, Skilled Dark Magician. So these are a bit more magic based. So this does look a bit more like an actual Yugi deck, from what I can see as of so far. Or maybe it's not Yugi specific and it's just spellcasters. So last one would have been like dragons, although there's a fair few things that aren't dragons in there. That's a bit of Joey's deck in there. You've got Time Wizard, Rocket Warrior, Little Wingard. So you've got some decent cards to help build a deck. That's a really good card actually. Graceful Dice, very useful. I've actually not got one of them already as well. And obviously you've got your fusion monsters at the end. So again, really good deck, something to have. Okay, so this one, again, for anyone who's watched Battle City, will bring Mako Tsunami to deck, so that's his legendary fisherman. And then, yeah, so it looks like it's obviously going to be a bit of an aquatic-based deck. So again, you've got his Fiend Kraken, 7-color fish, legendary fisherman 2. Didn't know that existed. Fortress Whale, some of these cards, again, Unmi. I've not actually got any environmental cards, so that'll be a good one to add. So yeah, again, then you've got a bit of Weevil's deck, so you've got like his Insect Queen, his Parasite. Again, I've not seen a single first edition card, you just get the shinies at the beginning of the deck. Insect Barrier, really good card. I've used that actually in their DNA Surgery. DNA Surgery, it changes all monsters all monsters in general to a certain type. If you then play Insect Barrier, you can make them insects and they can't attack you, and then, well, that's just destroy all monsters on the field. So that they're not shiny, but they're very clear. I don't know if that means. Then you've got Jinzo Lord. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to read some of these. Jinzo Returner. So yeah, just some little, oh yeah. So yeah, a lot of cards, well yeah, obviously these cards are from Battle City, then there's a few we've not seen that are probably from the same era. You've got obviously Amplifier for Jinzo, which I do already have, but I will probably be swapping them out for this deck. And then, like I said, the one I'm actually curious about, but we have this card, which is Ultimate Wizardry. So Yami Yugi, it's a skill card. When you activate this skill, place one up to one spell counter on each face-up spellcaster monster you control that you can place a spell counter on. Once per turn during your main phase, you can place one spell counter on a face-up spellcaster monster you control that you can place one spell counter on. So I don't know what that does. I'll have to look into it, but this is actually a first edition. So these are maybe my first editions. Oh, there you go. So so these are all first editions. So you've got skills. Again, I'm gonna have to read a bit more into these. Once per turn during your end phase. Oh, right, okay. So these seem to be, again, if these have always been in here, I apologize. I didn't have these, but then you've got all these first edition skill cards. So you've got all the enemies of Battle City, all the heroes of Battle City. And then you've got a bit of these are first editions, right? Okay, so at the bottom there, let me get back a bit. Let me try and do the beauty thing. There we go. So there at the bottom, again, it's hard to see because my camera does not want to focus. There you go. At the bottom there, it says first edition. So you got first edition Summon Skull. So these are all, Chaos Command Magician, nice. So yeah, so you've got all these monsters, all these first edition cards. There's a few Red Eyes Baby Dragon. Did not even know that existed, but fair enough. Oh, that is a good card actually. I do have that. Exchange, yeah. Some decent cards in here actually. And I think obviously these are ready to go decks, but obviously I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably Mix them up a bit, get some, that's a really good card as well, really annoying to defeat. And yeah, so that is actually really cool. So yeah, first edition cards along with the skill cards, which I'm going to keep together. And then at the end, you do have a plain deck. Just get it out nice and gently, don't want to rip it. Oh, is it instructions? No, okay, yeah, so it is a playing field. If I can undo the last bit. There you go, so you do actually have, so you've got Yu-Gi-Oh! On one side, Arcana on the other, Streets of Battle City, and then on the back, it actually gives you a bunch of lists. So it shows you all the lists of again, this might not focus properly, but you've got Yugi's, Joey's, Mako, Weevil Underwood, Esperoba, Rare Hunter, Arcana, and Strings. So it shows what they had in their deck, and it sort of gives you, so you got formats to play, how you can play. You've also got standard rules for speed dueling. So this would be really good if someone wants to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! You can probably get this pack. I got it on Amazon for about £24. And it tells you all the attack and defense positions there. And rules for skill cards, which I'm going to read up in just a little bit. And I'll do a little video on that in just a second, once I've had time to read. Then if you're fortunate enough, four-way duel. There you go. You get 4 cards. So I'm just opening 3 more. By the looks of this, they're all the same. So that's absolutely no problem. And then the mystery pack, which my fiance bought me. She's currently on a trip, which is probably the best reason to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. Because she's usually the camera lady. Oh, I've got this already. Okay, yeah, there's some cards in here that I haven't got perfect, yeah. So again, these are, I believe they're all first editions again. So I'm going to look up these. I've seen those 2 before. They're not great for how I play my deck, because mine is usually Battle City based. So again, spellcasters, dragons, warriors, things like that. Turner, again, sound like a dragon, but I don't know what those are. And then yeah, they're all first edition. I've had that as well. I have to read into them later. But yeah, some decent cards there. Some decent decks. Because like I said, I've just recently started getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! So this will be a good thing to add. I do have a deck already, which is really good. I'm waiting until my friend is free again, and we're going to duel. Because I've got some new cards, which should knock his socks off, because he's got a new word deck, which just blew me away last time. So, but yeah, I do hope you did enjoy this. If you did enjoy this, please do let me know. I'm more than happy to make more content of this. I do have some Pokemon cards I can open up as well. I see those do really well on YouTube for the people who spend like grands on them. I've got some for Christmas and my birthday, so I've not got amazing cards. I don't know what they are. No open them yet, but I do need to have a look. But if you did enjoy this video, please do hit the like button. Let me know you've enjoyed this type of content. If there is anything specific you want to know, please let me know down in the comment section below. Subscribe to stay up to date with everything I do, and I hope I will see you guys soon. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.